Hello and welcome to Alicia at Home. I'm Alicia Chevatone, chef and cookbook author here in Southern Nevada, and I have got a great summertime recipe for you today. It's a version of a recipe that I have in my first cookbook, Italian cookbook for two. In that cookbook, I have a recipe called Cherry Crostata. And a crostata is simply an Italian word for a tart, a free-form rustic tart. And I'm going to repurpose that recipe today with something that is an all-time American favorite, so we could make a version, a very easy version of cherry pie. The first thing I did was to make my cherry pie filling. Of course, you can buy it from a can, totally acceptable, but I want to tell you how easy it is to actually make cherry pie filling at home. All I do is buy some frozen dark cherries, about 2 cups worth. I thaw them completely, and then I put them into a pot with about a half cup of sugar. And on the side, what I do is I take about a half a cup of water, 1/4 cup of cornstarch, and I mix that together to form a slurry. I add in the pot the slurry to the cherries and the sugar, bring it up to a boil, and then I let it simmer for about 2 or 3 minutes. And then what you get is just this gorgeous pie filling, just like this. And to that, all I use is a refrigerated, straight from the grocery store pie crust. Make sure you get the rolled kind, not the one that comes actually in the tin, but one that's rolled just like this in the refrigerated section. You have to leave it out, I would say, for about 10 to 15 minutes, straight from the fridge, or else it might crack on you. So bring it not necessarily to room temperature, it's still gonna be cool, but about 10 or 15 minutes or so. You're gonna roll it out on a parchment lined baking sheet just like this. You're gonna add about 2 cups of that filling, and then all we do is just pleat the pie dough, just like this. And it's gonna come together so easily. All you have to do is just pinch it to form a tart. You're gonna take a brush just like this and add a little bit of heavy whipping cream right along the exposed part of the pie dough. And then to get that nice little crust that you get when you get like pastry from the bakery and they have this cute little crust on them, all that is turbinado sugar, which is raw sugar. I put a little bit of mandarin orange zest in there just to kind of chef it up a little bit. You're gonna bake this at 400 degrees for about 30 to 35 minutes. Pull it out and let it rest completely before serving, because it's gonna be molten hot. But if you wanna add a little bit of an extra zest to it, literally, this is what the pie is gonna look like when it comes out. You can take a little bit of either tangerine, halos, whatever you got on hand, and zest a little bit more of that orange right on top for a beautiful, rustic cherry crostata. So keep it locked here at KPVM Channel 25 for more exciting, very chefy, but very simple recipes and tricks right here on KPVM.